Okay, if we select the trim and change the subcategory to trims, we load it. Look. There. Can you guys see now my windows are showing a thicker line on the trims?
Yes.
That's what I wanted. But this one is not, because this is a different family. This is the casement family. So I'll do the same. Go to Manage, Object Styles, add a new subcategory called Trim, and then change the category of the trim to Trim. Load it.
Sorry, I can't see you on screen.
Oh, you can't see my screen?
Yeah.
What's going on?
No clue.
Hold on, give me 1 sec here. So you weren't seeing the screen all this time?
No, just like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. Alright, are you seeing it now?
No.
Alright. So, is everybody seeing the trims with a thicker line? Alright, good. So let's keep working on this elevation now. Let's create a new level like we did last class. So when we are in the elevation view, if we go to architecture, we see this command here called level. Okay, let's select the command and let's draw a new level here. Again, you go and kind of snap it to the end of one of the levels and draw a line all across to the other end of the other levels. There. Perfect. So we have the new level here, and we created a new floor plan view. And that is because when I created the level, I didn't uncheck this box here. So I automatically get a new floor plan view. Please go to that view and delete it. We don't need a view for that level. Good. Now select the level and change the elevation right here, or you can come here as well in the properties. Change it to 9 feet. Okay? Good. Now I have this new level, and I want you to rename it to top of main floor walls. It's gonna ask you if you wanna rename the corresponding view. You can say yes. Now look on your browser, under ceiling plans, there's a view called top of main floor walls. And it was created when we created the level. Delete that one as well. We don't need that view either. Alright. So you can see in my screen here.
Sorry?
Yeah?
Where is the level moved to the How high with the level?
9
The new one.
feet. 9 feet. See here? Look at my screen. This value here. That's the one I want you to change to 9 feet. And as you can see in my view, that level, the name of that level, is hiding the name of the other level. So I can't see anything. To fix that, I can click on this little symbol here. And look what it does. You do it? No, okay, just select the level. And then click that little symbol. Yeah. Yeah. There. Now you can actually drag this grip and move it to wherever you want. Did everybody do that? Okay, I'm assuming yes. So, how can I hide all these levels from this elevation? Winnie? Hmm? Yeah, there's many ways to go around that. So we could for sure select all the levels and then right click and say hide in view, for example. And if we select hide in view elements, they're gonna go. But if I created a new level, it's gonna show. But what I'm intending to do is not to see any level in this view ever. Never. I don't want to see levels in this view. So why don't we just go and change that in the template of the view? Then edit that template, and now this time go to annotation and find level here, because level in this case is considered an annotation category. And then if you uncheck the box next to level, you're not gonna see any levels, never in this view. Hit OK. Okay, and the levels are gone. Okay, perfect. So here in your browser now, delete the elevation called east, because it's the same one as the front elevation, and then rename the other three to north. It's gonna be left elevation, or right, sorry. North, rename it to right elevation. South, rename it to left elevation. And west, rename it to rear elevation. Okay, got a question? So, the one that's called north, it's going to be left. The one called south, it's going to be right. And the one called west, it's going to be rear. Okay? R-E-A-R.
Oh, okay.
Or back. You can call it whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay? Are you guys up to there? So now, if you go to any of those new elevations, like left, rear, or right, go to it, please, everybody. One of them. Can you see the pattern on the walls? Can you see the levels?
Yes.
Okay. Why is that? That is because we don't have a template on these views. So what can we do if we want all the elevations to show the same way? We can apply a template to all those elevations, correct? How do we do that? Go to the browser, select the 3 of them, and right click. You can select the 3 elevations in the browser, right click, and say apply view template, and then select the template we created called EHTC elevation template. There. Now all my elevations are gonna show the same way. Like none of them is gonna have the pattern on the walls, and none of them is gonna show the levels. Right? And that's why I like view templates. It's a very easy way of controlling the visibility of many views at once without having to change them all every time. Correct? So make sure your 4 elevations have the view template applied to it. And now make sure your upper floor plan view also has the floor plans template. Okay? Good. So everybody is with me here. Perfect. Let's go to the front elevation again. And let's make a big selection here, selecting everything. And filter just the walls. So now we make sure that all the walls are selected. And let's go to the properties, and where it says top constraint, let's change that to the new level called top of main floor walls. And your walls should become a little shorter now, right? Did they? Tell me what number you see here. It's in Ottawa. It's one of the students.
To mute their microphone because we are taking video sound. It may affect others.
That's true. But then I can't hear them, right?
No, when they speak, they can open it. But when they are not speaking, just mute it.
Kai? Hi, Kai?
Hi.
So, can you try and mute your microphone?
Oh, okay.
So that we don't hear the noise. And if you want to speak, just turn it back on.
Yeah, unmute.
Say whatever you want to say, and then you mute it back again. Right? Good. Thanks. Okay, so now, you guys make sure all your walls are 9 foot high. Here. You can see this value here. All your walls should have that value. Good. All right, I think it's time for you to work a little bit on your own now. Let's do something. I want you guys, let me make sure everybody is hearing me still. Jason, Leanne, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
And Yuki, if you can hear me, please just type something in the chat here. Yuki, can you hear me? got it. Sorry. Okay, good, perfect. Okay, so guys, everybody go to the upper floor plan view. And make sure you have on the template, on the view template, make sure you have the floor plan template. Jennifer, you don't.
I name it differently.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. So everybody, it's on the upper floor now. Yes, hopefully. What's going on here? Something weird. All right, everybody's there? Upper floor? You should see your model like a little bit weird, kind of like too light, right? And you're actually not able to select anything. Is that right? Okay, I'm gonna tell you why that is happening. If we go to the view template here, there's something called the view range. We talked about this a little bit at the beginning of the course. The view range is, well, what the name says, it's a range of visibility. So it kind of sets up what you see in that view, like say to what depth you're able to see and what you see on top of the view plane, stuff like that. So if we click on that view range edit button here, we have 4 different categories here: the top, the cut plane, the bottom, and the view depth. So the top, it's the top limit of the things that we're gonna see. So anything that's above that top limit, we're not gonna see. The cut plane, like I explained at the beginning, is just the plane we're using for that floor plan. So the height of it related to the level. In this case, it's 4 feet. So we're basically cutting the building 4 feet above the associated level. In this case, the associated level is level 2 or upper floor, right? The bottom is just what we're gonna see below that cut plane. And the view depth, it's like pretty much, let's think of it for now like pretty much the same as the bottom. So the deeper we go with our view, the more things we're gonna see below our cut plane. Right now, if you notice, the bottom and view depth are set at a 0 offset from the associated level. So basically, we're only seeing things that are above the associated level or right on the level, because that value is 0. So any wall that we have on the main floor, we won't be able to see them because those walls are not reaching our associated level. But if I want to see the walls on the main floor, I could change this bottom to, instead of associated level, for example, to level below. So if I keep the offset at 0, I'm gonna see any wall starting at 0 from the main floor. Let's do that quickly and see what happens. Sorry, we need to change the view depth as well. That's why I was saying bottom and view depth are pretty much the same thing. So let's make them all the same. Level below 0, then hit OK and OK. And oh, what happened? Hold on. Oh yeah, sorry. I know what. The level below in this case is the new level we created. It's the top of a wall level. So because I forgot one thing. Okay, let's go back to the front elevation. And this time click this little symbol here with a light bulb. You see it here? A little light bulb. Click on it, and that's going to reveal all the hidden elements so that we can see the levels. Select that top of main floor walls, and here in the properties, uncheck the building story, because it's not a building story. Remember we did this last class? That is not a building story. The building stories here are only main floor and upper floor. Alright? And it's not on a structural level either. Okay, so let's see if that helps us now with the view range. I'm gonna go back to the upper floor and level below. I don't think that really helps, because still considering that level.
I showed the first level. I showed the mid level.
You showed it?
The mid level in the upper floor.
So you're seeing now the walls?
Yeah. I can change that even.
Really? Not sure how you did that, buddy. But let's say if we changed it to unlimited, so it's basically there's not going to be limit to what we see below. So we are going to see anything that's below our associated level. Then now you should be able to see all those walls, right? Good. Good. But I think it's a good idea if you just put it back to associated level. Now, if we change the offset, for example, to minus 10 feet on both of them, we're actually gonna accomplish the same thing, because now we're putting an offset below that associated level of 10 feet. So we're gonna be able to see 10 feet below upper floor. Let's try that. And it should still show you walls on the main floor. All right? Good. But again, I'd like to not see anything on the main floor, so I'll put it back to 0. Good. So now, guys, select the CAD file. Sorry, go to the main floor a minute. Go to the main floor. Select the CAD file, and here in the properties, change the base level to upper floor, and put an offset, put a base offset of 5 feet. So now we don't see it on the main floor because it's being moved up, but we will see it on the upper floor. Okay, on the main floor. Did you select the CAD file, the drawing? No. I mean the drawing that we inserted, remember? Just the one with colors? That one. No, just click on it. There. So when you select that, you can change the base load to upper floor. And put an offset of 5 feet. You won't see it on the main floor anymore, right? That's good. Go to the upper floor now, and you should see that CAD file there now, right? Good. Now, select the CAD file in the upper floor and move it using the move command and select this corner here on the upper floor, which is the middle one. Okay, select this corner here and move it to the corner. Sorry, what happened there? Okay, guys, just look at what I'm doing, and then you can probably redo it. So I'm on upper floor. I'm gonna select the CAD drawing, and I'm gonna use the move command. Okay. Then I'm gonna select this corner first in the upper floor drawing, and then go and select the corner on the main floor. So basically what I've done is just move the CAD drawing to sit on top of my model, but this time the upper floor, right, on top of what I have modeled already. Because I know that this corner on the upper floor is going to be the same corner as on the main floor. If you guys did that already, then I want you to model the walls on the upper floor. Is anybody speaking in Ottawa?
No.
Oh, I thought someone.
Voice from outside.
Okay, cool. So if you guys got that drawing there, go ahead and try to model all those walls on the upper floor using the upper floor as the base constraint. Okay. Here on the properties, when you are on the wall command, use the upper floor, which is the one that's going to be by default, and when it says unconnected height, or maybe when it says top constraint, keep it as unconnected, and an unconnected height, type whatever height you want, really, I don't care. And try to model all those walls with the right types. The exterior wall type for the exterior walls, the interior wall types for the interior walls, and the party wall type for that party in the middle. Okay? I'm going to go to watch them quickly. Any questions? If anybody has the thick lines applied, I recommend you change it to not see the thickness of the lines, like you, Jennifer, for example. There, it's easier for you. Oh, I had a question for you. I forgot. Is anybody here following the Soccer World Cup?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah? How do you guys feel about the finals that we're not going to be able to watch? Because we're going to be here.
Exactly, yeah. Is it 9, right? The final starts
It's
at
at
9.
12, I think. Isn't it?
Oh.
Let me check. Pretty sure it's at 12.
Yes, 12.
I'm not happy about that. So I was thinking, if you all guys want to watch it,
Yeah, it's
could
at
probably.
9.
It's at 9? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you're right. It's at 9. Oh. Should we try and reschedule that class?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good idea, yes.
How about you guys in Ottawa? Are you okay with that? Jason says good idea. Yup. Yeah? I'm gonna talk with Woody and see what we can do. Are you guys open for any other weekend? Really? Okay, let me try that. Keep working on those walls there. Woody. You have something to ask you. Okay, everybody here in this class is a very big fan of soccer.
Okay.
And this Sunday happens to be the finals of the World Cup. That's only once every 4 years.
Okay.
We were wondering if there's any way we can reschedule that class for any other weekend during the course.
Hey, how about you guys? What do you think?
Yeah, any
Yes,
other
yes,
weekend
yes.
is
Yeah, I asked him already, and they're all okay with that. I asked him first.
Let
So,
me talk with me.
I didn't promise anything. I just wanted to know if everybody was.
How about them?
Yeah, they said, "Oh, look,
They say yes.
Good idea,
Great, good
yeah.
idea. No problem.
So we come to agreement, like to
Cannot agree
Respect.
more.
So what do you think?
I think it's good. It's okay.
It's okay?
For
So you're gonna
for next Tuesday, right?
no Sunday.
Sunday. Do we have class on Sunday?
Yeah. We only have 2 Sundays, and one of them is this Sunday,
I see.
which is the World Cup
Okay.
finals.
Okay. Okay.
But they're open to any other Sunday,
Okay.
and so am I.
What will
So,
we reschedule?
so you'll send a new schedule then?
Yeah.
Awesome.
What will we reschedule?
That's awesome. Thank you, Woody. Okay, we got confirmation. We don't have class on this coming Sunday. Yeah, Jason, I'm gonna do that right now. Don't worry. Leanne and Kai, do you guys hear? What can I? Leanne, I hear you so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I barely hear you. I don't.
Probably the mic. It's a problem with the mic. With my headphone.
Yeah. Okay, Jason, you want the Revit file, right?
Yep. Because I want everything the same as you.
Mm-hmm. But you know, I don't really care if you don't have the same as I do. Like, I don't know if it's a good idea we all have the same file or we just keep working with our own files. What do you think? Because
I don't know, because I have my own file. And
you know what we could do is you could save this file that I'm working on and then try to kind of reproduce it on your own file, right? You try to create your own project to match exactly what I have here. That's one thing we could do. Because if I give you my file and you don't do anything, you don't really learn much.
I know, that's what I meant. You can send stuff to our WeChat group and I can see what I'm missing on my own file. So
Exactly, yeah, let's do
I
that.
can work on my own file, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm just uploading it to Skype. and it should be there in a minute, in a second. Now you can see it, right?
Yep.
Perfect. So Lian and Kai, you both can do the same thing if you want. You can save this one in your computer as well, and then make sure your file matches this one. And that's a good practice, I guess. Okay. So did you all save all the files that I have attached today? Hey guys, can I delete now all these files here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
So I'm gonna delete all these. Okay? Oh, shit. There was one there that I wanted to keep. Hold on. Okay, the class is over. If you want to finish your walls there, I'm okay with that. If you want to go, it's up to you. Don't worry, I won't get mad. So I wanted to leave you guys with a homework today, but I don't think, I think it's better, actually no, because we're not going to have a class on Sunday, so you're going to have plenty of time to work. So let's do something here. So if you don't mind, just stop what you're doing and just listen to me quickly here. Because the class is over anyway, and you're not going to have time to finish that. So I want you guys to try and do this homework on your own time. I have just attached 2 files in Skype. One is called window drawing, and the other one is called EHTC window template. Okay, you should have them already in your computer, guys, but if you don't, make sure you save them in your computer right now. And then what I want you to do as a homework, yeah, no, sorry, I haven't. No, never mind that. It's not ready for you. Okay, doesn't matter. Just save those 2 files in your computers anyway, and we'll do that exercise next class probably. Okay, now if you have chance, work on your own and try to model all the walls on that upper floor, and also insert all doors and windows. Already? If you see this, when you can see that on the upper floor here we have some windows that are called 72 by 36 SL. That means it's a slider window, but for now I don't care, just use a picture window and just make it that size if you want, okay? Because we don't have a window family for the sliders. You could create it, but for now let's just use a window picture, okay? So try to model all the walls, insert all your doors and the windows, and hopefully next Tuesday everybody has that, and I'm gonna kind of check what you've done, and then we'll go from there, okay? Everybody's okay with that?
Yes.
Good. So you can go home or to bed. But you ignore one. And I'll see you on Tuesday.
I have a quick question.
Yes, go ahead.
Like for those blue
Oh, quick question. Good question.
or just like none.
Do whatever you want with that one. It's up to you.
Okay.
You can, yeah, it's up to you.
Exterior or interior. Oh, and also like for those white block.
What's going on?
I'm not sure it's like.
Oh, you have just the elevation. See that big rectangle? Why is that there? Let me see. Oh, because you also have the. Okay, hold on. We need to fix this actually. Now let's move volume model over here. And then now we have to use drawing. So, yeah, that happened to Jennifer. So
That's
you
not
notice
fair,
here,
yeah.
this wall is not lining up with the one below,
Yeah.
right? So that's something you have to fix at some point. Like basically all the walls are not lining up.
Right.
But hold on. Sorry, I didn't do this right. You're working on upper floor. This is your upper floor.
Oh.
There. Now make sure all your walls here are lined up with the drawing and with the walls below.
Okay.
Can see this? This is not exactly where this wall
Yeah.
should be. This wall should be here. So I'm not sure.
It's better like.
I guess you were following the main floor.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, all you drew here was the main floor again. See? Your upper floor is the same as the main floor.
Oh, okay.
So
So
I'm
just, like,
sorry to say, but you're
re-
gonna have to probably delete all those walls
So-
and then redraw them again.
okay. So like.
And let's move this guy up to upper floor so that you can see it.
Oh,
Now
that's
when
better.
you go to upper floor, see?
Oh, that's better.
Now
Yeah.
drawing it's lined up with the level below,
Mhm.
and now you can draw those walls and how.
Oh, and also like for like the exterior wall and interior wall, like how can I like see from the drawing?
See what? Sorry?
Like
What do you
for
wanna
the
see?
like two wall, like the
Oh,
those two, like
you don't have those? You have interior and body
and
wall.
exterior.
You should have exterior as well.
Yeah, I think I have it already.
There,
Yeah.
So what are you asking?
Like for those lines, they're like the exterior wall.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And also
Now,
like
okay.
for
Exterior walls
Mhm.
are all these,
okay.
right?
Mm.
These are all exterior walls.
And
And
anyone-
interior are the others.
Oh,
So this one here is the party wall.
party wall.
From here
Mm.
to here.
How can
But-
I tell the difference between like
Well, exterior walls are exterior walls.
Yeah,
They are
yeah, yeah.
normally structural
yeah, no, like
walls.
the
and they have
party.
the party wall.
Yeah.
The party wall is any wall that's separating two different houses, two different
Oh.
units.
Okay.
Because
yeah.
this is one house, this is another house. So if
yeah.
you live here, you don't want to hear all the noises from the guy who
Oh,
lives here.
okay, yeah.
So this wall needs to be special because it has to be insulated so that you don't hear sounds, and it also have to have some fire rating. I mean, it's a special wall, but don't worry too much about that for now. Even if you want to model all your walls with the same type, we can change all that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, like in this drawing, the exterior walls will be the ones that are, of course, are on the perimeter, and then the interior ones are the ones inside, and so on, right?
Okay. Like why am I can save my work?
You can't save your work.
Yeah.
So right now your work is save as. Because you were working right on top of mine actually.
Okay.
So So I think what I wanted you guys to do is just save it in your software. What, do you have any folder that you've been using?
No.
Well, you have the environment here.
Yeah.
So let's just create a new folder here. Call it Rebecca. Yeah. Now let's save it in here. So maybe touch house, you can call it Rebecca.
No, yeah, I can put the date.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you winning? Yeah. Do you have your own file or?
Yes.
What is it? Oh, perfect. Good. Good, good. Again, then you guys go home and enjoy the finals on Sunday. Yeah, I'm glad we can watch it now because
Weird World Cup.
man, it's a weird World Cup, yeah.
No, 我们说多少钱了？